Hey there guys, it's another video from Deceptive Soul here again. This video is just going to be on the bullshit of 2012 and the end of the world. Now you can see where I'm going from the beginning of my video to which point I'm going to make. Now some people believe that the ancient Mayan society were anticipating thousands of years ago that we're going to die. The end of the world is going to be December 21st, 2012 at 11 p.m. or 11:11 p.m. Now, I'm quite right sick of hearing about shit like this. You know, between all the things that we believe in as a people, as a society, all the religions we believe in, to believe that our world is just going to magically end all of a sudden because of some ancient prediction or something that it wasn't even an ancient prediction, it's just when their damn calendar fucking ends. Like, if we have society stopped using a calendar because we were invaded by someone, and the last calendar date that we ever had in our systems, you know, was December 21st of 2111. And people viewed that as, oh no, we're all going to die because it's the end of the Mayan calendar. What kind of people would we be? It's just a fucking ridiculous notion to begin with. Like, they prospered between, you know, 300 AD and 900 AD, and they were great people. And then they got taken over by Spaniards, you know. Spain invaded and they got taken over, and there was not much more of a Mayan culture left. No, they stopped the creation of their calendar for that exact reason. It takes into account, fine, more than 5,000 years, but still, it was in 3000 BC that they created this calendar, and the world has been around for so much longer. Even to Christians, it's been around like 1,000 years longer than that, according to New Age creationists. Like, I don't understand the mass fear that enters people when they hear these things in the news, and I blame the media wholeheartedly for spreading these damn things. You know, one lunatic or a few lunatics in a basement started thinking, you know, oh, what is the next conspiracy theory we're going to think of, or what's the next end date of the world we're going to think of. People have been saying we're going to die for how long now? Like, I think we have to stop running with our tails between our legs as soon as we hear that, you know, the world is going to end. The world has been here for a lot longer than we ever have or ever probably will be. It'll survive way past our deaths as a race. Like, to think that we have any predictions on, or anyone has any predictions on when the world is going to end is just foolish by nature. You know, I'm more scared of some egocentric, power-hungry lunatic pushing one button and saying, we can all kiss our asses goodbye, you know? We have the power nowadays to destroy ourselves, let alone some ancient prophecy that says we're going to die. I'm more fearful of being blown up, having World War III, dying in my own house in the second of a bomb dropping, you know? Like, I can't fathom believing that, you know, God's going to appear or any mythical being is going to appear and decide the end of the world is here. Like, and to base your sole assumption on the fact that it's a calendar's end date is just ludicrous, you know? Like, the Bible's been predicting, you know, tons of shit. And the Bible even says beforehand, before the end of the world happens, you know, there'll be catastrophic disasters, like 50 kilos hail dropping from the sky, and like one of the passages in the books, immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from the heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. You know, like, these things were put into place to shake fear in the heart of man at how vast God's power was and the things he could do, and be fearful of this man, because in 2,000 years, you're going to pay. So better start praying now, Like, it was an unfeasible amount of time that we ever thought we would exist. 2,000 years is almost unimaginable for people back then. For them ending the race of existence of man in 2,000 years is a very safe assumption to make, considering, you've only been alive for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. 2,000 years seems, like I said, unimaginable. I'm sick and tired of the media taking these prophecies and these claims and just running with it, and having all these people go into mass frenzies or frenzies of fear, I suppose, where they stop thinking. Like, what makes the years of 2000 through 2012 any more special than 1000 through 1012? Nothing. It's just another year. We're all going to be here after the fact. There's no... I'm sick of it, like, Mel Gibson made a movie in, I think it was 2006, the Christmas season there, called Apocalypto. Now, the apocalypse for these people were essentially being rooted from their home by these demon men, and taken away, their wives killed, their children taken them killed, and their wives taken as slaves, and their children taken, and the lucky few to be captured were taken as slaves as well. Like, this was their doomsday. This is what they feared, and something they've never seen before by this group of, like, foreign natives. I know that's kind of oxymoron, ironic kind of statement, foreign natives, but I mean, the world is so much bigger than it was back then. We can't cling on to these notions of fear that are instilled upon us just because some book says so or some calendar ends. But use your mind, think, people. Don't grab onto or jump onto the latest bandwagon and run with it just because it's the sake of what everyone else is doing. And I know that's how most people act, and that's what society is driven on. But you need to make a stand somewhere. God.